there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again. Yes, it's another new week. Yes, it's another new video. Yes, it's another brand new video. And yes, you've guessed it, it's another single malt. And as promised, we're heading back to Campbelltown. Just before I go on to Campbelltown though, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. You thought you were getting away with it, but here we go. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you very much and welcome back. If you've so happened to pop in for the first time and whiskey's your thing, then you may want to click that subscribe button down below, guys. Just a friendly reminder from me today, it doesn't cost you anything, it's completely free, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 5k. Don't forget to click the bell to be kept up to date with any future videos, any future live streams that we're popping out. And now that the housekeeping's done, let's get on to this whiskey. We're heading back to Springbank this time. So I'm going to give you the latest release of Springbank 12. That's 55.9% ABV. Released on the 8th of September 2021. So it's the recent release from Springbank. Just to let you know, guys, just to get used to it, this is the first one that's been released without any box or any packaging. It's Springbank's attempt to be a wee bit more environmentally friendly. So a tip of the hat to Springbank. So yeah, this is the latest Springbank 12. The maturation of this one is 100% ex-Bourbon Cask. I think in previous editions of this bottle, it's been a mix of sherry and ex-Bourbon, a little bit of port and a little bit of other things mixed in there as well. But this one is predominantly 100% ex-Bourbon, so I'm really looking forward to this one. So no messing around, let's dive in, let's nose it, let's taste it and let's score it, see what all the fuss is about. So I've had it covered up, guys, for the last hour. Whiskey Friend coin number 66 on this one. Let's get into it. Okay, so here's the difference straight away with this one. You can tell there's no sherry in this one. I'm getting no sherry influence on it whatsoever, which is a good sign. But it's very, very sweet, very, very rich. Big burst of vanilla up front. Real sweet vanilla. It's floral, it's fragrant. There's some toffee in there as well. It's creamy, smells creamy. It's a little bit salty, so I'm picking up a little bit of sea salt in there. But there's a lovely citrus note. I'm thinking that's maybe some orange, maybe even some grapefruit. But it's sweet all over it. I think I'll come on to you later on, guys. I'm going to come on to a conclusion because I think there's something going on in Campbelltown at the minute. There's something definitely going on at Springbank and Kilkerran, but I'll hit on that a little bit later. Don't want to spoil your fun. But yeah, there's a little bit of smoke in the back there as well. Maybe some distant bonfire smoke. Maybe if you had a wood burner burning away in your room, then it's that kind of smoky. It's very, very light though. It's very distant. But as you really get into it, it becomes so sweet. That even confectionery sweet shop sweet is that sweet. Maybe some pineapple cubes in there. Maybe some tinned pineapples with that syrup in there as well. It's very, very sweet, very, very syrupy. I tell you what's missing, guys. I'm picking up no funk on this whatsoever. And it's surprising me a little bit because I had a similar experience with the last video in the Kilkerran 16. It doesn't smell at all funky in this. Let's taste it and see if I can find some funk in the taste. Going down the hatch, folks. Cheers. Wish me luck. Oh God, dearie me. There's where it is. Cask strength, 12-year-old Springbank. Intense arrival, powerful arrival. That 55.9% is not holding back. So it's a big, hot, chilly, peppery, spicy arrival. It's a little bit bitter, a little bit of bitter grapefruit in there. The mouth feels really nice. It's silky, it's smooth, it's velvety. Real nice on arrival. So, now that I've acclimatised my palate to this one, let me have a second sip and see what we can pick up now. It's still spicy. It's bitter. The grapefruit's there. It's almost waxy, creamy on arrival. But it's pineapple all over it up front. It's a bit of lemon in there as well. Bit of orange, so there's plenty of citrus going on. But it's creamy, it's velvety, it's a little bit of smoke in the back there as well. A little bit, maybe a touch of sootiness, a little bit of dryness coming from that smoke. But it's, see, it's lightly smoked. It's not a lot of, but the arrival's spicy, it's hot, it's powerful, it's intense. The mouth feels lovely, it's creamy, it's velvety, it's silky, it's all of that. And then as it goes through into the development, there's a beautiful chocolate note comes in there, but it's not just the chocolate, it's soft centred chocolate. So there's a bit of orange in that chocolate, there's a bit of strawberry in that chocolate. There's some sticky caramel in there as well. It's creamy. It's like a ice cream toffee sundae as well. So it's very, there's lots going on, guys. And there's a really nice burst of cinnamon and ginger in there as well. So it's the spices there. It's so nice. A little bit of salted caramel there as well. So that salty note is definitely in there too. Bonfire's there. So it's strawberry, chocolatey, orangey, sticky toffee. Real nice. This it's complex. There's enough going on. In fact, let me have another sip just to be clear. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Just jumping back to that nose again, guys. I just picked up a little whiff there. It's so floral, so fragrant. But there's even maybe a little touch of potpourri in there as well. It's very floral. A little bit of spice on the note as well, on the nose there as well. But yeah, real nice. On that sip, just confirmed everything. This is a real nice piece of work. It's beautifully balanced. It's spicy, it's smoky, it's fruity. A little bit of bitterness there, but the bitterness eases off pretty much through it. It's bitter on arrival, and then as soon as you hit the kind of development, the kind of bitterness is gone. That fruit changes from grapefruit to maybe orange and lemon. A little bit of strawberry. Maybe a little bit of raspberry in there. Maybe even a little. We have a bar here in the UK. It's called Ruffle Bar. Has that kind of raspberry coating in the middle, chocolate around it. It's definitely chocolate. Chocolate's got everything in it. It's chocolate and toffee and caramel. Real nice, and it's nice and sticky. Let's see how it does on the finish, and then I'll conclude. Cheers, folks. So the finish is long. It just seems to be going on forever. It's a long finish. It's spicy. It's chilly. It's red chilies, some white pepper, some ginger, some cinnamon, some sweet cinnamon. Wow, smoky. The little bit of chocolate in there as well, and then there's that little hint of fruit. Not much on the fruit. Maybe a touch of orange. Maybe a little bit of strawberry. And a little bit of toffee. So there's enough going on in the finish, guys. Say 55.9% ABV. Let me give it a score, and then I'll conclude. I've got some thoughts on this bottle, and I've got some thoughts on Campbeltown and Springbank in a minute, so I'll share these with you. Score wise, I'm going to give this an 89 out of 100. Really nice. I'm loving the ex-Bourbon Cask. I'm certainly missing a little bit of sherry in it. I think the sherry gives us that little bit. I think Springbank's little bit of funk must come from the sherry, because the last two that I've done, the Kilkerran 16 and the Springbank 12, I'm not picking up much of the funk the famous Campbelltown funk in there. Dive into the comments if you've tried this bottle, and if I'm way off base. I don't think any of these two have been that funky. Whether it's something that's been going on through the pandemic, I'm not sure. But I think maybe the lack of sherry in this might be contributing to the lack of funk. I always find with the real heavy sherried ones, they become, the Edredeurs are very funky, the Ben Nevises are very funky. Lots of sherry influence. Don't get me wrong guys, this is a spectacular whiskey. If you're an ex-bourbon man, then you're going to love this. If you're an ex-sherry, if you're a sherry lover, then this might be maybe not one for you to chase. They're hard enough to get anyway, so if you manage to pick one up, dive into the comments guys, let me know what you've thought. But yeah, the funk seems to have gone in the last two bottles of Springbank that I've done, the Kilkerran and the Springbank. There's a little lack of funk. It's not the end of the world for me, but I do like to have that little bit of funk in there. Whether it's going to come back, I'm going to have to maybe try some more Springbanks to find out if I can find it again. But yeah, it just seems lacking a little bit. To chase this bottle, I think I paid round about £60 for this as well. Which, is it worth £60? Absolutely, it's well worth £60. Big thanks to the Milk Monk Justin for finding me this bottle, tracking it down for me and helping putting one on my shelf. So big thanks again, buddy. I don't think it's worth the chase. Don't think any of the Springbanks are worth that chase. And if you manage to come across them, then snap them up, by all means, dive all over them. But I'm not going to chase any of them anymore. I've just had enough. There's other stuff out there. There's even some Glenallich's getting a bit tough now to just go on and pick them up. So there's such great whiskies out there. This is another one. 89 out of 100. Is Springbank losing that little bit of kind of funkiness? You guys dive into the comments and let me know. If you've liked the video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below. You can also catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. If you want to pick up some coins and support the channel, I've got a few coins left. I'll drop all the links into the description down below. That's it. That's another one done, another one covered. I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend. Until the next one, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.